What's in it for the Fox News ghouls who already have wildly high-paying jobs, who kiss the ass of Donald Trump, who just have a craving for the butthole of Donald Trump in and around their face and mouth and lips? Ainsley Earhardt in this case is who I'm talking about. Ainsley Earhardt, I think I'm the only person on the internet who has this clip of her from several years ago saying, "What about the majority? I'm so tired of protecting the minority."
I do want to say that it is because we protect the rights of the minority, and listen, we have separation of church and state in this country.
What about the majority?
Okay, the majority.
So tired of protecting the minority. What about the majority?
Okay, the majority.
So tired of protecting the minority.
That Ainsley Earhardt, that one. Yesterday on Fox and Friends, she gushed over Donald Trump. And again, I go back to my original question. What's in it for them? Is she looking for a position within the Trump administration? Because she's not getting paid by Donald Trump, is she? Is she being enriched by MAGA world? Because she's absolutely just dusting her reputation as a journalist, even as just a clear-thinking individual. Listen, when the dumbest person at Fox News thinks that Donald Trump is some kind of a special genius, it should tell you everything you need to know. So here's Ainsley Earhardt talking about how gifted and special and smart and well-rounded Donald Trump is because he can talk about sports and trade. No matter that he's wrong about all these fucking things. Who cares about that? He's special. Watch Ainsley Earhardt.
I watched the press conference yesterday when the Eagles were at the White House, and he is so good at communicating. It's such a gift, because if we had to do that, I don't know enough about football. I would be a nervous wreck, but He knows about every sport. He knows about trade. He knows about the border. Yep. He's so equipped for this job, and I think he's having more fun. He even said that in an interview with The Atlantic. He's having more fun this go round. But he talked to the coach. He brought the security guy up who loves Donald Trump. Let him talk. He talked to the owner. He talked to all the players. He talked about the plays and how they beat the Chiefs this time. It was just, I watched that press conference and I thought, he is gifted.
He's so good at communicating. It's such a gift that he has. Oh, Ainsley, just go back to hating the minority. Just go back to wanting to protect the majority. Huh? Maybe that's what you're good for. You're good for sitting there and saying that the Japanese were communist during World War II. You're good for not knowing the difference between antidote, like the antidote for a poison, and an anecdote. That's your role. Stick with what you're good at. Critical analysis of the intelligence level of Donald Trump, or lack thereof, isn't your bag, sister. It most certainly is not. Anyway, what do you think about this out there? You can comment below. You can also call the voicemail line and leave a fewer than 3-minute voicemail, 714-576-4054. And of course, as always, you can email me daily@dollemore.com. Please consider supporting this work right here on this channel. You can do so by clicking the join button below for $2 a month. Become a channel member. You can also navigate your browser, clickety-clack your browser over to patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast. And you can also become a member there. I'd appreciate it very much. You can also just go to dollemore.com, where we sell merch, mugs, stickers, totes, all kinds of stuff that is logoed and branded. And also a new book that we just released, a children's book that deals with gratitude, something I think we could all take part in more. I love and appreciate you very much. I'll see you next time. Be genuine. Take care of one another. Many of you are aware that my dear friend and brother of choice, not of blood, Brett McAfee, suffered a near-fatal medical emergency last summer while our families were on vacation in Scotland. I appreciate to no end the outpouring of support for Brett that you all gave. And I'm also very happy to report that he is safe and healing and working that long path of recovery. What I've probably not told you about Brett is that beyond being an excellent friend, he's also a talented writer. We have been the best of friends since we were kids, and I have been continually inspired by his creativity and by the truly singular take that he has on life. Over 2 decades ago, he wrote a poem called The Grateful Child. It's an acknowledgement of all the simple strengths that we tend to overlook. Written from the perspective of a young person, multiple grateful children express gratitude to their parents for the elements that make them who they are. The accounting of these everyday gifts inspires a clear reminder that we should not take anything for granted. I've shared Brett's remarkable poem with numerous people over the years, and a reoccurring response is that this should be a book. Well, we finally decided to listen to those people. The Grateful Child is not only a children's book for adults in your life, it's also an adult's book for children in your life. Everyone will appreciate its straightforward yet elegant celebration of life's little endowments. Click the link below to pre-order now, or simply scan this QR code and order your copy or copies today. But this being an illustrated book, we could not survive on the words alone. To pair with Brett's touching words, we searched all over for an illustrator who could bring the Grateful Child to visual life. We landed on somebody right here in the community from this show. Leah Farshid is an internationally acclaimed illustrator who, like you, is also an audience member. The moment we saw the first images that Leah drew to accompany Brett's text, we knew we had a perfect combination. It brings me tremendous joy to share my best friend's beautiful poem and Leah's spectacular images with the world. Everyone can benefit from The Grateful Child, just as I benefit from Brett's lifelong friendship. Share this beautiful book with your children. Share it with your parents or other relatives. The Grateful Child is an easy and exceptional way to show appreciation for someone in your life, young or old. Support someone you love and support this channel by giving The Grateful Child. Click the link below to pre-order now, or simply scan this QR code. I am pretty sure your children need a copy. And your mom, your nieces and your nephews, your Grandpa Charlie too. Don't forget Grandpa Charlie. I think he'd love this. Make The Grateful Child a part of your life. It has been such an excellent part of mine.